What may look like simple forest to most people could potentially be a treasure trove in the eyes of someone in drug discovery. Pharmaceutical drugs, that is.
Well, antibiotics come from, a lot of them come from natural sources, like molds. Penicillin was from a mold.
Various reports since 2015 have said that antibiotic-resistant bacteria is rising, and should it spread around the world, by 2050 it could kill over 10 million people. Stella Doctor works in drug development at AbbVie Laboratories and works specifically in early development. According to Doctor, the problem in drug-resistant bacteria isn't the use of antibiotics, it's in the misuse of them.
So if you don't take all your antibiotics, you don't keep your drug levels up enough to clear the infection. Mutations happen randomly all the time. When some happen that allow it to survive, now it can proliferate.
For the first time, a case of antibiotic-resistant bacteria immune to our last resort antibiotics has occurred within the United States. CNN's chief medical correspondent Dr. Sanjay Gupta explained that bacteria that was once non-threatening when treated with antibiotics can now be potentially life-threatening.
There's many different classes of antibiotics to try and treat E. coli. Not just antibiotics, but entire classes of antibiotics. At least 7 of those classes exist. And what we now know is that this particular woman has a bacteria, this E. coli bacteria, that does not respond to any of those antibiotics.
With the dangers of once treatable diseases becoming untreatable rising, members of the health industry and pharmaceutical industry are continuing to work to prescribe medicine effectively. It is important, if you're ever prescribed antibiotics, that you take all of what has been prescribed, even if you start feeling better before you've finished taking them, so that you do not grow resistant bacteria. For Good Day DePaul, I'm Eric Traphagen.